Hey you guys, Zee here. So, straight to it, I am doing a commentary about coming to America 2. The first one, if you watch the first one, you know that this movie is so predictable. Like it's so predictable. But it's fine. I watched it anyway. So firstly, I need to applaud, right? It's been a very difficult time during this time, as you know that legends have been passing left and right, and it's very sad thing. But to see Mr. Hall, Mr. Jones, and Mr. Murphy on the same film, I we're so lucky, and we have to like appreciate that moment. No matter what, we need to appreciate that moment. Okay, the second part where Mr. Easy comes in with the dancing. Yeah, I like that. it really woke me waked me up. I really like that. And when he speaks about arranged marriages, we know that it's still happening in Africa, but I was like, okay. When he did the joke about not having a son, as these things are very predictable, I'm like, okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Get it, we get it, we get it. Another scene is that Mr. Jones, which is King Joff, woo, Mr. Murphy's dad, tells him that he has a bastard son. I don't want to say that, but I did. An illegitimate son back in America when they visited the nasty things. Yeah. So they came out Sunday, and he didn't know. Actually, he didn't know. And then he wanted a funeral while he was still alive. That part, I was like, hell yeah. Why not? Because masishelile abantu benze yonke into abayifunayo. Why not arrange my funeral? Guys, I find that so funny. Like, angeng. But let's come to the funeral. He's there in a box. Guys, he's there in a casket or box, watching his funeral, being alive. Right. So to me, the part I think that should have, I understand why they chose the legends and the music game. I do understand the salt and pepper, the Mary, I understand, but obviously I have to have this. But the movie it's taken isn't like it's in Africa. There I would have did an African artist, period. It would have made sense for me. It didn't make sense that they included American or overseas artists instead of African artists. Right. That's the part I want to add. They should have included African artists there. It would have made more sense. Okay, let's skip the part there because the guy died during the funeral. Like, guys, that's so funny and funny. Now let's get to the barbershop. I didn't find anything in the barbershop. I didn't find anything there. They said they funny. I didn't. I thought I would, because barbershops are always like, there's always hidden topics and funny and bakhuluma ngabantu, but it's funny sometimes. So I was like, the jokes are so dry here. Skip. Now that's what we're going to do. We're gonna skip. We're going to skip to the part where Mr. Murphy sees his son, introduces himself to the son. Like, guys, how we gonna think? Mr. Matthew found his son very quickly. He didn't even know anything, but he found his son. He just had a drawing, really, a drawing, and he found his son. Got to see collab. What to the part of Mr. Easy's that thing part, right? Okay, everything is fine until the part of General Easy. That part I didn't find it funny. He read the boys' story, was telling them a story, and then he said, "Go play with the grenades and stuff." Didn't find it so fun. We know it's happening in Africa, but I like it's a scene I thought it was so unnecessary. It's not funny. It's not funny. I know they're showing case that what's happening in Africa, but it's not funny. I didn't find it amusing. And then we come to the scene of Tiana Taylor. She's so sick. She has the farmers. No, as a collab. Right? Tiana Taylor's arranged marriage with the prince, and the prince is taken because I would be taken. The fro is exquisite. The garment, love it. She killed it. She did kill it. So arranged marriage there, and the prince wants to marry Tiana Taylor there. And then there comes the prince test, or whatever the test is. Comes the test, and the test of knowing the kings before then. I would have failed. I would have failed. Those names look the same, they sound the same. I would have failed. And I like the scene of the lion, obviously. Fierce lion. I loved that scene, and I loved that he worked with his sister soon to be a legitimate prince. So I loved that, and they fought out of the box and used cat food, which is not food for the lions. It's not. The lions, they hunt. They eat meat, fresh meat. And the female lions are the hunters, actually. You didn't know that, right? You didn't. I did. Comment down below and tell me if you did. And then there comes a scene where a prince kisses the hairdresser, and then the hairdresser and the prince I fly to America without people knowing, and Eddie Murphy follows them, and now the princess are left in charge with Simi. Like, can I always watch girls kicking butt? Like, I'll give anything to watch that. I'll really give anything to watch that. I really enjoyed the General Easy and the versus the princesses scene kicking butt. I really enjoyed it. And the prince and I'm gonna get married to this, like, that's the weirdest church in the world. I don't know, like, it's so weird, so weird. It's like in the stripper, not even stripper, should be church marriage. Like, it's so I wouldn't get married there. They went back to Zamuda, and it was a party, right? It was a party. Let me say, I understand why they included different genders and different sounds from the different parts of the world. It was really nice seeing that video period, I really like, I danced and I sang. I'm a horrible singer, but I sang. I danced. I can move my body. I danced. It was really really nice. It was really really a nice ending and a funny ending. I did get that everyone didn't and like didn't get who's the American singer who was coming on stage, and it was so funny and it was nice, man. It was nice. Now let's talk about Mr. Murphy's accent. He could have done better, but it that we should hold it against him. I don't think so. It was just a movie. It was a nice movie. No, it was not nice. It was okay. Yeah, it was an okay movie. I This one could be watched by my niece. You would enjoy it. Like I said, I'm into action. Maybe that's part of the reason why I'm like, it's an okay or good movie. Maybe that's part of the reason. Okay. So yeah, guys, I will end this by just saying I want to end it like this, really. But just saying, it was nice to see Emma Closet branding. It was nice to see you, Namzama Mbata, do your thing, girl. It was nice to dance and sing to Davido's song. Like really, it was it was really, really nice. So thank you guys for watching. Tell me if you enjoyed this commentary, and did you find the movie predictable as well? What did you think? What are your thoughts about the movie? Do you have different opinions as mine? Like, you can comment down below. You're welcome to do that. Hope to see you next time. Zeey really loves you. Bye, y'all.